At an animal shelter, a tiny kitten named Mimo was on the brink of losing her life. Her fragile condition led the vet to decide that the best option was to put her down to end her suffering. However, a woman visiting the shelter felt something different when she looked into Mimo's eyes. She saw hope, a silent plea to keep fighting. She refused the vet's decision and asked to take Mimo home and care for her. Mimo became the first foster cat she ever cared for, and every day was a challenge as Mimo's health was unstable. But with love and dedication, she gradually began to recover. Her fur started growing back, and her once dull eyes now sparkled with joy. When Mimo was finally healthy, the woman felt relieved when a family decided to adopt her, hoping Mimo would finally have a better life. Unfortunately, that hope didn't last long. Just a few months after being adopted, Mimo's new family decided they didn't want her anymore and heartlessly threw her out in the freezing winter. Left alone in the cold, Mimo had to fight for survival. The stress of being abandoned caused food allergies, and she started pulling out her fur. When the woman heard what had happened to Mimo, she was heartbroken, but she immediately began searching for her and brought her home again. This time, she was determined never to let her go. The vet recommended medication for Mimo's allergies, but the side effects could damage her organs, so the woman looked for alternative treatments, trying different foods and natural healing methods. With patience and love, Mimo slowly recovered. Her fur grew back, and she was a happy, playful cat again. When Mimo turned 1, the woman noticed he was missing something. He used to sit by the window, gazing outside as if searching for something, and she realized he needed a friend. She loved brown tabby cats, so she went to a cat adoption event where her eyes were drawn to a cat named Kiri. Kiri had been moved from one adoption event to another, yet he had never found a home. He was so shy, hiding inside his litter box, as if afraid of the world. But there was something about him that touched the woman's heart. Without hesitation, she decided to bring Kiri home. When Kiri arrived, the woman worried about how Mimo would react. But her concerns disappeared the moment Mimo approached Kiri's carrier, sniffed him, and even licked his nose. It was like she was saying, "Finally, you're here." From that moment on, they were inseparable. They played together, shared happy moments, and their favorite thing of all, cuddling. Every night, they slept side by side, and Kiri had a unique habit. He always wanted to be as close as possible to Mimo. At first, he'd just sleep next to her, but eventually, he started sleeping on top of her, as if he wanted to feel her warmth even more. The woman even gave this habit a name, Mimo Squish. As days went by, their bond only grew stronger. Mimo, who was once lonely, now had a best friend, and Kiri, who had once been timid, now felt confident because he was loved. They were like two puzzle pieces that finally fit together. The woman felt lucky to be their mom. They weren't just pets, they were family. Every day she spent with them was a reminder that love and kindness could change fate. One peaceful morning, as she watched Mimo and Kiri curled up together, she smiled and whispered, "You two were always meant to be together." So adorable, right? If you agree, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with friends, and leave a comment below. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!